Hello, Amazing All-Stars. Today is Wednesday, February 16th. Let's look at our number corner and find out what we have in it today. Wow. Okay, as we look at this calendar, we've been focusing on shapes. Lots of them quadrilateral, four-sided shapes. We do have triangles on here as well. But we've been trying to find out, are these shapes congruent? That means, is it the same shape and is it the same size? Let's see. Whoa! Today we have two triangles, three-sided shapes. My question for you all stars. They're both triangles, but are they congruent? Are they the same size? Ooh, I heard you say no, and you're right. Shape A is smaller than shape B, so they are not congruent. We'll add that information to our grid, but I also want to count this. A triangle has 1, 2, 3 vertices, that means those corners where the two lines come together and meet, and 3 sides, 1, 2, 3. So our magic number for our grid to put for a triangle is 3. So here we go. We'll take care of this. We'll put today's date, triangle, triangle. We'll put 3 sides, 3 vertices, and shape A is not congruent to shape B. We keep track of that because as we look, we've had some that were congruent and some that were not congruent. So it's always great to look back and see what we have identified so far this month. As we go back up and explore more, we're going to add some more information, dears. We have to start a new grid, and I have to say that because if you remember, we had with our old grid we had reached the 100th day of school, so there are no more spaces to put on here, so we have to start a new one. So now, once we talk about numbers, it will be numbers that are after or higher than the number 100. So we have 100 days of school here, which was yesterday. Now, we're going to start a new grid. And with this grid, we're going to add, we have this whole chart filled in. So rather than going through each one, you know this whole chart is filled in. This is 100. Now we're going to have 101 days that we have been in school. That also means that we are going to add more information here. You know we have to do that. So if we're talking about the number 101, we have to change everything on here. So now we have to show 101. Again, I remind you, these are 3 numbers. We do not write 1001. It's only 3 numbers. 101. We talk about that place that 1 is in the first place, 0, and then 1. 101. We have 10 groups of 10, and now we're going to have 1 single cube by itself. Here's what we're going to do. Now we're going to change this. We're going to make it 100 plus 1. And then we're going to have 10 dimes, which is equal to 100, plus 1 penny. 10 dimes plus 1 penny would equal 101. But that means we have to also draw 1 cube to make that 101. All right. Our numbers are getting bigger. You know I love that. All right, All Stars. As we talk more about our number corner, we are now going to add more cubes to our collection for the week. So let's see. Let's see what we spend this day. Another group of 10. Can you believe this? 3 days in a row where we have actually had 10 cubes. So far this week, we've had 10, 20, 30 cubes we've collected. That's the most we've collected in a week for this entire month. That is incredible. Incredible. All Stars, I'd like to take you to a different activity today. I would like you at this time to open up your math book. First of all, get that math book, and you can pause the video if you need to for a moment. And find the math book that has the cubes on the top or the blocks on the top and the person made of shapes. Again, the blocks are on the top and the person is made of shapes. You could pull that book out, pause the video if you need to for a moment. When you do find that book, please turn it to page 36. Please turn it to page 36. Once you do have it on page 36, I want you to do the following things. You are going to help Tad hop from 0 to 100, drawing the hop. So you're going to draw 10, 20, and you're going to draw the lines while you're hopping. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Then you're going to trace your numbers in the 90s family. So we have 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. You're actually tracing these. Then you're going to pick numbers up here. It could be 1 or 2 numbers that you want to practice writing. And write that number. Let's say you picked 95. And you wrote 95, 95, 95 all along this line. Let's say you picked a different number. It might be 93 right here. And you'll write 93, 93, 93. You're practicing it because we want your handwriting to be clear so that anyone who sees it can read it. Then you're going to write down what number comes after 99. So for counting, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. What's that number that comes after 99? You'd write it here. What's that number? Oh, did you say 100? Yes, he said 100. You are correct. The 2 bottom activities ask you to do something special, so listen to me carefully. If you need to pause the video after you do each one, that's fine. But it says put these numbers in order from the smallest number. Smallest number goes here. The next smallest goes here. The next smallest goes here. The next smallest here. And the largest number here. The numbers that you're going to put in order are 17, 56, 9, 99, and 35. So that's what you're going to do here. And if you need to pause the video now to do that, you can. Then you're going to come back and you're going to put these numbers that we see below here in order with the largest number in the front. Then the next largest number, and the next largest, and the next largest, and the next largest, until you have the smallest number here. What I would suggest you do after you write a number down, cross it out so that you don't repeat that number again. Please pause the video at any time during these directions or rewind it if you need to watch it again to understand the directions. Off you go, All Stars.